Hi everyone and welcome to Theme Park Worldwide, where it's Thursday the 20th of July 2023, and today I'm back here at the Alton Towers Resort to bring you all the latest Nemesis construction updates. It's actually been a very exciting day for the project, and it's fantastic to finally see the loop now in place over on Nemesis. We have loved covering this project so far here on Theme Park Worldwide. Of course, ever since the ride closed back in November last year, we've followed it all the way through, the old track coming out, the new track being delivered, the first few pieces going in, and of course now the iconic loop has gone into place. Perfect timing as well, because literally flew into Liverpool Airport about 2 hours ago after our trip to Spain, and the final vlog from that trip will be coming up tomorrow from Parker Warner Madrid, so check that out if you haven't already seen it. Yeah, starting my day over in Madrid. Charlotte's just gone home to sort out all the stuff from the trip, and yeah, I thought I'm gonna have to come up here to Alton Towers and come and have a look at Nemesis on the day that the loop has been installed. It's very exciting stuff. Let's go and take a closer look. And here we go, up onto the Nemesis observation platform. And look at that now with the loop fully installed there. I've got to say, it does look absolutely fantastic. It really does. And it's great to see the new loop in place just there. I'll give you a bit of a zoom in looking over to it, and you can see the vane effect on there, and also how it's actually much thicker and stronger than it was previously. And also it's now actually 3 sections for the top part of the loop instead of 2. The join was right at the top in the middle previously, and here you can see now how it's 3 sections and much more bulky down here in the middle.
Everything is under control.
That isn't what the phalanx keep telling me. I do love all the marketing and storyline behind this. And yeah, close-up look there at the vane effect, literally being installed a few hours ago here at Alton Towers. It would have been great to have been here when the pieces were being lifted in. However, I'm grateful just to be here on the day that this has actually gone into place here. Perfect timing really, coming back from the trip and seeing this today. And here comes the monorail. And there we go, the view opens up great. And yeah, of course, having this observation platform has been brilliant for looking over the Nemesis construction site and seeing it all going into place. And yeah, you can really start to see now how this is all going to look together, the kind of end result for this. At first, when we saw the black track, the black supports and that vane kind of design, everyone was thinking, oh, you know, how's it going to look when we all start seeing it come together? And now you really get a good idea for that, of course, with the overbank here in the foreground, of course, the stall turn up there at the top, and now the loop in place here. It does look brilliant.
On behalf of the Phalanx, we welcome visitors to the Nemesis observation platform.
Of course, comment down below, let me know your thoughts. I'd like to think that, you know, a lot of people really like this. However, it has been quite controversial, changing the colour scheme of a 1994 classic, and of course along with that as well, going for something so bold and very different. However, I think that's going to help set Nemesis apart, because there's no other coaster out there that looks anywhere near like this. I mean, of course you have different colours, the box sections and running rails, but actually having a pattern like this, a design on it, is something completely different, and I do love it. But like I said, I do feel like it looks better in person than it does on photos. But yeah, one more zoom in from here and we'll get some different shots for you all. Yeah, looking at the vane effect there, and you can see how it really kind of expands out because of how bulky the loop is now just there.
This is a biohazard risk containment zone. All hazardous material has been made safe for civilian viewing.
You can see how the vane effect comes around into the middle over there too, and all the way down there to the bottom. We are really excited to see what's next, especially in terms of the station and what we're going to be seeing there, because of course the station does look really out of place now. The monster itself, we've started to see scaffolding going in place on there not too long ago, so I do think we're going to start seeing some major modifications to the station, and maybe even some more pieces around as well. You've got to think Merlin and Merlin magic making, they start like adding more theming to the rides over the past few years. They've really kind of upped the game. Look at the Wicker Man structure with Big Bob, the Swarm down at Thorpe Park with the billboard. It wouldn't surprise me if we maybe see some more other pieces of theming around Nemesis, maybe some more near misses, possibly making use more of the tunnels, especially down the bottom here where you kind of get that view looking out towards the creature. And there goes the monorail again. I can stand here all day watching this though, and I'm sure many people have done.
Operatives will ensure your security at all times. Due to localized biohazard risk, It is imperative you remain within the containment zone.
Also, it's worth pointing out some more supports have gone into place for the zero-G roll going over the station just there. It looks like maybe 2 or 3 supports have gone into place just over there too. Hard to tell, but you can see from this angle how they've all gone in just over there as well in recent days, which is fantastic to see that the project, of course, continues. And of course, from up here on the observation platform, you're going to get a great view when the helix goes into place down here. And also the first inversion, the iconic corkscrew itself, which will be somewhere in this location. And yeah, you'll get some fantastic views of that close up here from the observation platform when those got into place. And yeah, to be honest, I don't think we're too far away from that now. A lot of the track and supports are now in place. You've still got these 2 sections to go in, along with, of course, the more straight section that comes across here and the first drop from the top of the lift hill. But yeah, really exciting. And also, how long is it going to be until we start to see them painting the lift hill? Scaffolding's been on there a couple of weeks now. Maybe that's also going to start soon as well. Yeah, just come to the left a little bit now, just to give you another angle. Mostly looking at those new supports that have gone into place there too. Stall turn looks happy though there.
We are the Phalanx, delivering strength in control.
Fantastic. And yeah, as I mentioned in the previous update from this a couple of weeks ago, it really shows up Galactica now down there. It really does need a repaint or at least a clean before next year, because yeah, this looks so vibrant and colourful. And then of course you look down there at Galactica, yeah, it doesn't look the best now, does it, up against this? And there goes the monorail again. If you love monorails, this is the place to be. Get some great views from here. Right, let's head down and get a bit of a closer look from some different angles of that loop that's gone into place on Nemesis today. Now, of course, Nemesis does look completely different to how it did before. And yeah, as much as the track layout's the same, it's that colour scheme that's really changed the overall look and appearance of the ride. I really like it. However, I'd love to know your thoughts. So comment down below. I will look forward to reading them and seeing what you think to Nemesis as it's reborn for 2024. Now, of course, the observation platform is fantastic. However, you also get some brilliant views down here in Forbidden Valley, just looking over towards Nemesis, such as right here on the rocks. And yeah, we can zoom in on the loop from here for you all. And yeah, actually, I think this angle shows it a bit better than up there on the observation platform. Because yeah, from here, you get more of an idea on the veins and how they look. Obviously, we're looking at it more side on from up there on the platform, whereas here, we're looking at the actual main part of the loop there as well. And yeah, how you can see it's now 3 sections at the top instead of 2, how it was previously. I'm round here by the helix, and yeah, no further updates to share from this angle just yet. However, I don't think it's going to be long until this view starts to change here. I tell you what really is great, just standing here over on these rocks again and looking out at what a few months ago was literally just a lift hill, and seeing the ride come together again is amazing. And yeah, perfect evening for it. Sun shining down on that new track. And yeah, look at the loop there behind the monster itself. And even this view is going to get different very soon, because the zero-G roll will be going into place there. And in fact, you can just see down there at the bottom left, one of the supports there that have gone into place for that zero-G rolls. Yeah, that's the thing, documenting this and taking as many photos and videos as I can do, because yeah, these views are changing every few days here at Alton Towers. And yeah, it's going to change even more, of course, when we see that first inversion, the corkscrew, go into place just there. But yeah, I'm loving just seeing this all coming together again. What a view. Oh, and here's another fantastic shot up against the fence with the overbank just here, and also the loop that's just gone in over there today, poking out behind the monster itself. Fantastic. And just round towards the coffee lounge now, and yeah, no further changes to the station from what I can see from the update just a couple of weeks ago. But yeah, I don't think it's going to be long until we start seeing some major work happening here on the station itself. So I've made my way now out of the theme park itself and over onto the car park to come and have a close-up look and see if any more tracking supports have been delivered. Let's go and have a look. So in the previous update, you'll probably remember there was a piece of track just here, and yeah, that piece has obviously been installed now. And yeah, just off to the right here, you got a track section there on the floor, ready to go in. And yeah, we can't see the top of the loop because the crane's in the way, but yeah, normally you can actually see the top of the loop from here. You can just about make out the stall turn just off to the left there. However, obviously with this being in summer, you've got all the trees that are fully grown out. But yeah, there's a zoom in through the trees to the stall turn. But yeah, obviously you can see that much better from inside the park. on the observation platform. Yeah, let's cross over the road and we'll go and have a look at what tracking supports are left on here. And yeah, you can see there's 3 track sections here on the lorries. Definitely looks like parts of the 0G roll going over the station there, as we can see. And this other track section here, it's quite hard to work out, maybe part of the first drop here. Looks quite long and drawn out there, but obviously, yeah, it's really hard to tell, isn't it, when it's all just in pieces. That's definitely for the 0G roll behind over there, though. Let's go and have a look over here. Oh, and as you can see here, there's actually been some more deliveries since last time I was here a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, a couple more track sections at least, and some more support, some of the smaller ones just here. And yeah, they've been moving the location around, of course, as they've been putting more pieces inside Forbidden Valley itself. But yeah, there's definitely been some more deliveries since I was last here, which is fantastic to see. So yeah, you got some smaller supports just down there on the left. A couple more pretty large track sections over here. And yeah, some massive supports over here as well. Look at those. Brilliant. Yeah, I'd imagine some of these are for the Helix. And that's the thing with this. With it being a complete replacement from the top of the lift hill through to the brakes, it was the perfect opportunity for them to actually bulk up some of the supports, just to make them a bit stronger, you know, so they're going to last even longer than the original Nemesis. Yeah, you can see down here at the back, definitely some more deliveries since I was last here at Alton Towers. Well, I tell you what, it's been a pretty exciting day to be an Alton Towers enthusiast. And yeah, coming to this park all my life, without this park, this channel wouldn't even exist. Just seeing the loop there in place on the day that it's gone in has been absolutely fantastic. And of course, I hope you've enjoyed this update here from Alton Towers. Stick with us here at Theme Park Worldwide for all the latest updates with Nemesis. We've covered it since the start. We'll be there till the very end. Of course, when we're riding this, hopefully in spring 2024. But I don't see why not. Everything seems to be on track and going to plan, which really is fantastic to see. And yeah, I'd imagine over the next few weeks we're going to see the remainder of the track and the supports installed over there on site. We're going to see the lift hill painted, we're going to see work on the station, possibly some more theming and enhancements made to not just Nemesis but the area surrounding it. And yeah, I'm really excited to see what we've got coming up next for this Nemesis project as the ride is reborn for 2024. But here from me, Sean Sandbrook, that leaves me with one final thing to say. Get out there and keep on riding. See you in the next vlog.